My name is Chili. This is KEXP, 90.3 FM in Seattle, worldwide on the web. We're at KEXP.org. I am very excited to be in our live space because we're having a live performance. Tei Shi, welcome.
Thank you so much.
It's my pleasure. Glad to have you in band here. Please, let's hear some music.
Okay, cool.
Tei Shi, live here at KEXP. Sounded great.
Thank you.
Hey, you're running around here like when I see me in the light of day. Maybe in the year 3K. Cold, I'm cold when I'm in your way. I'm cold when I'm in your way. You're running around here like almost every day. No, I'm never alone and I surely don't notice you. Maybe had a heart and then it went away. Dropped it on the floor and let it separate. All the neighbors heard it, now they see him play. Asking when I see me in the light of day. Maybe in the year 3K. Cold, I'm cold when I'm in your way. I'm cold. Baby had a heart and then it went away. I'm cold. I'm cold when I'm in your way. I'm cold when I'm in your way. You say that I'm in your way. Way cold when I'm in your way. 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 When I'm in your I wonder what your next is. I wonder what your next is. Oh, I was stressing out. I would never do this. Cold, I'm cold when I'm in your way. I'm cold, then I'm in your way. You say that I'm in your way. Way cold when I'm in your way. When I'm in your way. When I'm in your way. Your way. In your way. Baby had a heart and then it went away. Ask her when I see me in the light of day. Maybe in the year 3K.
Lovely. Live music here at KEXP. Tei Shi, thank you so much.
Thank you. This is super fun.
It's my honor to have you in here today. Sounded great.
Thank you so much.
Playing tracks off the new full length, the debut full length, Crawl Space.
Yeah.
Let's start there. I want to start with Crawl Space. Maybe first, the concept. This is a reference to fears of your childhood?
Yeah, I mean, the album title kind of stemmed from a few different places, but it, I think throughout, like, the feeling and the experience of making my first full length was something that was really kind of daunting and really scary for me, having started putting music out just as, like, you know, not really thinking about it too much and just kind of putting it out there, and over time starting to take it more seriously. And so when I started approaching the album, it felt like this really fear-inducing thing, and I revisited a lot of my childhood kind of moments as I was making it, and going back and listening to some tape recordings of myself as I was a kid and some home videos. And I think kind of my idea of childhood and like my desire at that time in my life to be a performer and a singer kind of came through in the album. And so it kind of went back into the album title, where the crawl space for me personally when I was a kid was a place where I used to hide at night to try and overcome my fear of the dark and of the nighttime and insomnia and stuff. So it was kind of like this metaphor, I guess, for me, where like making this album was symbolically a similar process of like forcing myself into this very like cramped, introspective place to try and come out of it having like overcome and achieved, you know, some fears or doubts or insecurities. And so that's kind of what the title means to me.
That's really brave, actually, to have a fear of the dark and then decide as a child to
It's the only way, I
force
think.
yourself to face your fears and get over. I like that a lot.
Thank you.
And the childhood tapes you talked, those actually ended up as part of the record too.
Yeah, those ended up on the record. And like I said, I kind of rediscovered them when I was making the album. And there was this phase in my life when I was maybe 8 or 9, like after my family had moved to Canada from Colombia, and my older sister passed down a boombox and showed me how to record myself on cassettes. And I would just like sit in my room and record myself singing and writing songs and like talking to myself. And I forgot about them completely for years and found them a little while back. And when I was finishing the album, I went through and dug up a bunch of them and fished out these like little snippets that I felt like resonated with some of the songs and some of like the narrative and kind of what I wanted to present, and really just gave it that more personal feeling for me, where it wasn't just like, here's 12 songs. It was like, here's kind of what I've been thinking about and doing for my whole life.
It's a very cool connection. So you say when you moved to Canada, you're actually born in Buenos Aires.
Yeah, I was born in Buenos Aires, and my parents are both Colombian. So my family was just living in Argentina for a time, and I was born there. But when we were 2, we moved back to Colombia. Okay. So that was where I spent like most of my childhood, and then Canada after 8 years old.
And now in New York City.
And now in New York City, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And once again, the new record is called Crawl Space, the debut full length. You have 2 other EPs. I heard the last one was the first time I heard your music, Bradley, which I loved a lot. I really like this new record as well. Talk a little bit about how you make the music. You're not just singing, you're writing the songs, and you're also producing, correct?
Yeah, I mean, I'm like, writing all of this music, and with this album, definitely got a lot more hands-on with production and started kind of teaching myself the tools to be able to, start something really from scratch on my own. But when I first started, like the very first EP, my way of, I guess the way that I really started writing and recording music was by just doing like a cappella arrangements with my voice, because I rely on my voice a lot. I don't play an instrument like proficiently enough to really write on it or anything. So it always kind of just started with melody and lyric and like weaving all of these vocals to kind of create like the feeling of the song, and then the instrumentals kind of came after that. But through the past couple of years and through working on this record, it's definitely evolved and like branched out into not necessarily just writing from an a cappella place, but also like starting to make, my own beats and like writing over that, and then developing things out of that, or working with, a variety of different people and having like a guitar lick or like a guitar riff that's really nice and like a drum beat, and then writing the song over that and bringing in musicians to play some of the stuff. So the album was a lot more like collaborative in the sense of like how it was recorded and who was playing on it and stuff. So I really enjoyed that.
So you worked with other producers and other musicians on different tracks. People they had worked with before, or?
Yeah, the majority of the record I did with Luca Bucciolati, who produced a lot of the EPs with me as well. And so we did a lot of the record together. We co-produced a couple of the tracks, and I did one track with another kind of outside producer that I'd never worked with before, and brought in a couple of other people to do like some additional production stuff. And I think the most fun for me was like having the kind of arrangements like drawn out, and then having like friends of ours who played, you know, a variety of instruments come in and like play them with real instruments. And so that kind of brought a lot of the songs to life.
It works really well. It's a great record.
Thank you.
And
so
how do you
much.
feel afterwards? How do you feel facing the fear of putting together a full length and doing it?
I feel pretty like personally, like I feel very proud of it. Yeah, I mean, it was like a kind of a crazy like phase of my life. I think I'll never forget making the album, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. It's hard to say exactly how I feel now that it's out, because it's kind of a surreal feeling. But it's really great. Like, I think going out and playing live has been the most, like the moment where I kind of realize, oh, like other people have heard this music and like they know these songs and they like them. And so it's pretty cool.
How's it worked as a live band? So you put the record together, collaborated, but then when you went to go live,
Yeah.
did you tour with a band or play with a band for the EPs as well?
Yeah, I've been playing with a live band pretty much since I put out the first EP, but the band setup has constantly been evolving and changing. But for this record, I didn't really tour very much at all the year that I was making it. So there were some changes in like the live situation at that point. And after I finished this record, I put together a whole new band. So these guys that you see here have been playing with me now for a few months, and yeah, it's been really great.
What's in the works? You got more touring to do for this record?
Yeah, for now, we're finishing up this West Coast run, and then we're doing like a couple of one-off things in the summer, but I think the majority of like kind of touring the album more will be like early fall. So that's what I'm looking forward to.
And envisioning music in the future?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, continuing to make stuff, and yeah, just wanting to like keep putting music out there always and forever.
Please do. Once again, this is Tei Shi, live here at KEXP, brand new full-length record, pretty new full-length record. It's called Crawl Space. Let's play some more tracks.
Cool.
Justify my age, justify my age, justify my name, justify my name.
live at KEXP. Tei Shi,
I just gotta have some tea after
please.
Scream.
Play one more track from the new record, Crawl Space.
In the heat of the moment, you can say that you want me. In the heat of the moment, I could say that you want me. In the heat of the moment, but I never wanna ask of you anything's alright, anything short enough, living just in the moment. No, I never wanna say to you what I keep inside. 'Cause when I think about it, you don't know me like you say you do. You see it too. No, 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 baby, you don't know me like you say you do. You see it too. No, 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 baby, you say you do. You say you do. You say you do. And I don't know, baby, you say you do. Please don't say you do. You say you do. But I don't know, I'm out in the open and I ask you to hold me. Slowly in the heat of the morning, but in the cold of the morning, when I'm looking you to show me, you're just open to me lonely. In the cold of the morning, and I never wanna ask of you anything's alright, anything short enough, wanting more than the moment. No, I never wanna say to you what I keep inside. 'Cause what I realize is you don't know me like you say you do. You see it too. No, 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 baby, you don't know me like you say you do. You see it too. No, 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 baby, you say you do. You say you do. You say you do. And I don't know, baby, you say you do. Please don't say you do. You say you do. But I don't know, baby. You say you do, but what should I do? Keep loving you. You say you do, you keep loving me, but you don't know me. How can it be? You say you do. You say you do. You say you do. You say you do. And I don't know, baby. You say you do. Please don't say you do. You say you do. But I don't know, baby. You say you do. You say you do. You say a lot of things. And I don't know, baby. You say you do. Please don't say you do. And I don't know, baby.
Yeah, wonderful. Tei Shi, live here at KEXP. Thank you.
Thank you so much for having us.
That was really fun.
This was great.
It sounded lovely.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Val, gentlemen, thank you so much for coming in and playing for us today. Once again, this was Tei Shi here on KEXP, Seattle.
Discover new music at listener-powered KEXP.org.